Congressman says central bank printing has consequences. Next on your 4-Minute Bitcoin. Today's show is from a post by the Daily Hodl staff and brought to you by the BitBlock Bitcoin Conference that's coming to Dallas, Texas. U.S. Congressman Warren Davidson thinks Bitcoin's a great store of value while taking shots at central banks for their efforts to print more money. In an interview with Laura Shin of Unchained, the Ohio Republican criticizes how frequently modern central banks print money, saying some people in the space don't support the central banks. He thinks the central bank has a role, but is cautionary, as people say, oh, we should print another $3 trillion and then another. There are people that believe if you have a central bank, you can just keep printing money. Now, that's not what history shows, and frankly, the logic of it is that you just dilute the value of everyone's money and there's no consequences for it. And that's completely irrational. Now, Bitcoin fans will see the fallacious argument for what it is, of course. But that doesn't mean Davidson thinks that Bitcoin should replace the US dollar. The congressman doesn't believe Bitcoin is nimble enough to be a national currency, particularly in light of the economic demands caused by the COVID-19 virus, saying he thinks that if you had Bitcoin as your national currency, you'd see the lack of flexibility that Bitcoin would provide for a central bank in a situation like this. That might be a good thing, I think. He views Bitcoin personally kind of like digital gold versus a true currency. Now, Davidson authorized the Token Taxonomy Act of 2019, which is a comprehensive piece of legislation intended to support innovations in the crypto economy and provide regulatory clarity for blockchain businesses. But due to a recent change in the committee chairs, the congressman isn't optimistic about the bill's short-term prospects. Clearly, the most vocal opponent in Congress of this space is Brad Sherman. Now, Brad Sherman is a Democrat from Los Angeles and is the chairman of the Capital Markets Subcommittee. It's safe to say that as long as he's in that chairmanship, it's going to be a challenge to move legislation. Now, Davidson says he does not personally own any Bitcoin, noting that it would be inappropriate due to his public role as a legislative advocate for the cryptocurrency space. So how do you feel about central banks printing money? Let me know your thoughts in the comments as always. And this episode, well, it's brought to you by BitBlock. The Great Bitcoin Conference is coming to Dallas, Texas in August. And I say Bitcoin Conference because Bitcoin is all we talk about. We don't talk about altcoins. We don't talk about blockchain. We just talk about Bitcoin. So if you're interested in Bitcoin, take a look at bitblockboom.com. I hope I get to meet you in person at BitBlockBoom in Dallas. I'm Gary Leland, the Bitcoin Boomer, and thanks for joining me on another 4-Minute Bitcoin. This is a BitBlockBoom.com production.